back on the trail. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie just drove me to the trailhead on Goose Pond Road there, and picking up where I just had to take a couple days off and do some work and resupply. And now I'm back on the trail. And so now I'm going to hit another 5 days, and hopefully I will get to Crawford Notch, which is awesome because that's the start of the Cohos Trail right there at the Davis Path. And I will be starting that July 3rd, and that's going to go for I guess 10 days or something like that. Hopefully I can do some big mileage days, but you know, it's all penciled in. Who knows what happens. But I'm here on the AT, and now I'm trying to get to the first shelter, which I think is 3 miles, and relax. The AT. High stress morning commute on the AT. Oh. Oh, morning. Climbing Mount Mooselock. It's pretty big. I think I'm getting close to tree line. I started off early today. I wanted to catch it before it heated up a bit. The shelter was packed, all through hikers, all kids that they're funny. They'll be up here soon. I'm sure real soon. This trail is just one continuous waterfall. Beaver Brook Trail. Really, really, really steep. Shouldn't be probably carrying shouldn't be one-handed a camera right now, but it's getting a little bit better. But beautiful trail, all waterfalls, the whole entire trail. Crazy. There's a shelter at the top, so you can come and stay above the falls. But should be getting to the road fairly soon. Got about maybe 8 or 9. Whoa! Got another like 8 or 9 miles for the shelter. It'll be a tough day because there's a lot of ups and downs, a couple more little mountains, but we'll see. All right, I gotta put this thing down before I kill myself. Ugh. You know what's really cool is going on a stretch of trail and bringing only 1 liter, and then looking at the map afterwards and seeing that there's no water around. So it's supposed to be maybe a little spring coming up. Cross my fingers. Ugh. We'll get there. I'll take it. Not much, but we can scoop some out. Thank God. Oh! After going all day long, a sight for sore eyes. Oh. So here I am, breakfast, coffee in the Eliza shelter, which is one of the best shelters, I think, on the AT. Just the craftsmanship is amazing. But let me tell you a story. I did Moosilauke, and I came down Moosilauke. I did it early in the morning, came down, and started climbing up towards, across the street, towards the next mountain, going towards the shelter. And I probably had about, I don't know, 9 more miles, I think. And so I passed this elderly couple, and they said that they were they started at Moosilauke, and they stayed at the Beaver Brook shelter, and they didn't like it, and they were moving. They were going to eventually get to Katahdin, and so it was really, really hot, and so I said, okay, so I'll see you at the Eliza shelter. And they said, okay, and they're a little slower, and so the hike was really, really hard and hot, and there was no water. There's only one water, little, like, tiny little stream, and it was tough. And so I got here, and all last night I was waiting to hear from them coming in, because there was nothing else on the trail. And I don't know if they turned around and went back, or what they did, but there's no sign of them, and it's the morning, so I'm just a little worried. But the bad thing about it is, right here there's no signal, so so tomorrow, so today, and what I'm doing is I think I start climbing right away, so I'll start climbing, and eventually I'll get signal and be able to maybe call out to one of my friends to see if there was any news on anything that happened, rescues or what, but I don't know. But kind of scary, kind of scary. Climbing up Kinsman. And that's how you get to the top of Liberty Springs. It's that easy. We got it. Looking good. All right. That easy. Not. There's Lafayette. Oh, good morning. So yesterday was a big day, and I think I did maybe 20 yesterday in the whites, including Franconia Ridge. And so I just came from Garfield Shelter, and I had signal there and talked to my pickup, and there was some scheduling, some time problems. So I know that today would have been another big day, probably like a 20-mile day, and I don't think I could have made the pickup time. But so I'll have to come back to finish that off to Crawford Notch, and that's the way it goes. So right now I'm just kind of beelining out to the shortest possible way I could go, because he said he could pick me up this morning. So got a 5-mile hike, and we'll just come back and get it another day. So never easy. Yeah, this is a tough trip. Real tough trip. All for now.